Okay, so you are brand new to social media. You've realized that it is important for your business, but you haven't created your social media profiles yet. Or if you do have social media profiles, you've been using them for personal use, not for business, which is a completely different intention. And you're wondering how to set up the basics. So that's what we're going to talk about today in this video. We're going to go through both Instagram and Facebook, but really a lot of this stuff is going to apply to both. So there might be some redundancy. And this is what I have personally learned through building my business online and taking many branding and marketing courses. When I started building my business, was doing everything wrong and have since shifted. So the first piece of advice that I'm going to give you is if you are building an online business where you are the face of your business, like you are selling something, and maybe it's in network marketing, or you're selling your coaching services, or you're selling some product, chances are the person is going to buy the product from you, whatever it is, because they relate or connect to you. So you're not Whole Foods, right? You are using yourself as the marketing and what makes the product stand out. So it is very important, in my opinion, to brand yourself, which means what should my Instagram or my Facebook name be? Probably your name. When I started building my business, I had an alias, so to speak. I was Kitchen Queen Eats Clean, and I was really attached to this. But I learned that the best way to grow a brand that can evolve and expand with me over time was to brand my name. There's only one of me, there's only one of you, even if someone has the same name. So my name is Lauren Kaliski, or I am Lauren Kaliski, or if you really wanted to niche it down and get specific, Lauren Kaliski Wellness. You know, when I started building my business, I was in the health and fitness industry solely, but since then I've expanded to doing business coaching, life coaching, along with health and wellness. And I'm so glad that I decided to switch my brand early on to Lauren Kaliski so that my brand had the ability to grow with me. And I didn't have to just totally rebrand each time, even if my offerings, my messaging, my content changed. I got to do that all on the same platform. So I'd really encourage you to use your name. If for some reason you don't use your name in your handle, you want to make sure it is in the first line of your bio. So on Instagram, we're starting with Instagram. So it'll say Lauren Kaliski, and then you want to have your name in that first section. And Instagram will walk you through these prompts as you're setting up your profile. So this should make more sense, especially if you're watching me and you've got your phone here and you're setting up your profile. Okay. So if for some reason, like I said, you didn't use your name, make sure your name is in your bio so that people can still find your profile by your name. The other thing that's really important between Instagram and Facebook is that everything is consistent. So whatever name you use on Instagram, you want to use on Facebook, and vice versa. And kind of just across the board if you expand beyond those two platforms in terms of social media, because there's a lot of stuff out there. So make sure your branding is consistent across all platforms. This will help in Google searching, in SEO optimization, which is how Google pulls you up and where they pull you up on that search list. Okay, and then you want to tell your followers or your friends who are following you what you are about. What solution can you solve for them? What are you offering? And I like to put this in I help dreamers create time and financial freedom. That's how I help. And that help comes in many different ways. Building a network marketing business, coaching people to build businesses outside of network marketing, life coaching, helping people really find what their passion and purpose is and create an income doing those things. So that statement kind of describes who I am. So what problem or solution are you offering people? Well, not what problem. What problem are you solving for people? And I think that's a really powerful first statement. Then after that in your bio, and I really like to space things out so it's like boom, 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 kind of bullet points about who you are. After that, I would really describe you. What makes you you? What is going to make you stand out from the other Laurens on Instagram? and describe a little bit about what you're passionate about, what you're interested in, things that people will be able to relate and connect to you on. So mine says business coach, health is wealth, mama to be, and that I live in Colorado. Okay, so those are kind of how I have branded myself. The really cool thing about your bio is you can constantly be changing it and updating it based on you as you evolve and whatever offerings you have at that moment in time. The other really powerful thing in your Instagram bio is the link. And if you have one place that you want to drive people, like maybe it's to your website or to an offering or something like that, make sure that link is in your bio. If you have multiple links that you want to drive people to, use a tool like Linktree. And I'm pretty sure it's spelled, I got my computer here, I'm just going to pull up Linktree so I can tell you exactly how that is spelled. But if you Google Linktree, it should come up. Yep, it's just spelled like Linktree. And Linktree gives you the option to put all of those links in a really organized fashion in your bio. So that way, if you have more than one offering or more than one place that you potentially want to send people, you can put all of those links in one place. Now, I will say, the more links that you have, the more diluted your call to actions are, or it will be for people to find where you want them to go. So if you have a promotion going on, or you're looking for people to join your team, or you have one specific goal for the week or for the month, oftentimes it's good to take the link tree out and put the direct link to where you want to send people. That way it is clear and there's no way they could get lost along the way. So when you tell them link in bio, if you want to learn more, link in bio to connect with me in your Instagram posts, it is very straightforward. You want it to be simple. Yeah, so that pretty much describes your Instagram bio. One more thing I want to touch on is your profile picture. It is essential that your profile picture is really a profile, or I'm pretty sure, I'm trying to think of the word. A headshot. There we go. It's not a profile photo. A headshot. You want it to be a headshot. You want people to see your eyes, your smile. When people see this profile photo, it is like a tiny little circle that pops up. So you want your circle to have as much impact as possible. If there's multiple people in your photo, it's confusing. If it's a full body shot and you're far away, it's going to be hard for them to see. So you really want to get in and get a solid profile photo. My profile photo right now is kind of breaking one of the rules. I've got sunglasses on. I would recommend you do not have sunglasses on so that people can really see your eyes and connect with who you are. There's a lot of feeling that can come through in just one photo. Okay, so let's move over to Facebook. Facebook, one, you need a profile, you need a personal profile to set up a business profile. So we're gonna talk a little bit about both. Although a business profile could be a totally separate video, and so I'm probably only gonna touch on the surface of that and then create another video specifically about Facebook business profiles because they are complex. And I will say they are not the easiest thing in the world to build unless you're investing money in it. And if you are wanting to invest money in it, I really recommend doing some ad training or hiring someone who's an expert in ads. Facebook makes it very easy to spend money, very easy. And a lot of times you can just be wasting it if you don't know what you're doing. Okay, so Facebook, same thing. You want the same username as your Instagram. So I'm Lauren Kaliski. The main difference on Facebook is when you go to enter in your Facebook information, it's going to allow you to enter in some more information, especially on the profile photo, especially on your bio. So it's going to allow you to enter in your education, where you went to high school, where you live, who you're in a relationship with, these types of things. And I encourage you to put that information in. When you're filling out your Facebook profile, it'll kind of walk you through all the different options, and you can easily edit this stuff at any time. But the more you put in there, the more opportunity you have to connect with people in whatever town you live in, your high school, your college. And I recommend adding all of those people, like going through all of your high school friends, your college friends, people you've worked with, basically anyone you've met in person, you want to get them on your Facebook profile, okay? And same thing with the bio, or excuse me, I keep twisting my words here. Same thing with the profile photo. You want it to be a headshot, clearly your eyes and your smile. And then one of the differences between Facebook and Instagram is on Facebook, it allows you to upload a cover photo. Now, at first, I don't think you really, don't stress about your cover photo. If you have a picture of your team, or if you want to create a cover photo, you can do one on platforms like Canva or PicMonkey. They've got templates that you can drag and drop your photos into, add text, and it's fairly simple. Now, if you're like, graphic design is not my area of genius, you can also hire someone to do this for $5, $10, $15 on platforms like Fiverr, which connects you with freelancers who will create a cover photo for you. The other really cool thing and why it's necessary to have a personal profile in addition to a business profile is, one, you need the personal profile to set up the business profile, and two, you can invite all of your personal Facebook friends to like your business page. You can also link your business page to your personal profile. So for example, mine says lifestyle coach at Lauren Kaliski, and the Lauren Kaliski is something that I can click. So when I click on the Lauren Kaliski, and I apologize that I don't have like a screen through walkthrough. Next video, we'll try to implement that. But it takes me to the business page, and then the business page, like I said, it has a lot more customization and different things that you can do that are specifically for business profiles, like putting your services in and all sorts of different things. But really the same things apply. You want a nice profile photo, make it a headshot, your eyes, your smile. Cover photo, it's different than my personal profile, but it's also branded towards me. Both of them are branded. You can go and look at mine. I'm Lauren Kaliski across all platforms. And yeah, I had my cover photos, designed by a graphic designer, because that is not my area of genius. And I did try to do those things myself at first, and I did do them myself. But I realized that it was worth investing a little bit of money into my business to look professional and to feel professional in my services and what I was offering. The business profile, like I said, you guys, it's really a lot more complicated. It is hard to get people, it's hard to grow your business profile unless you're paying Facebook to do that. And even like for me, I have 7,800 followers on my business profile, and oftentimes I'm only reaching a really small percentage. Let's see. So the last post I put up, it looks like it reached 668 people out of those 7,800. So it's a really low percentage, and you're gonna have to work hard to get your content seen. They do this purposely in the algorithm, and business profiles, they want you to be paying to be seen to increase your algorithm. So that, if you're just starting out, I encourage you to start with a personal profile, and then over time, as you learn social media, you can invite all of your friends to that business profile and work on growing that. But I think that initially, like if I had started with a business profile and not my Facebook personal profile, it would have been hard for me to gain traction, and I would have felt very discouraged based on the results that I get from my Facebook business page. That being said, I'm happy I have it. It gives me abilities to do things that my personal doesn't, like advertise. And it does look more professional. It is geared for businesses. So there's a lot of pluses and minuses. One of the pluses is that you can schedule posts on your business profile, where you can't do that on your personal. And that's super nice, because then you can have content going up regardless of what you're doing. So I'm gonna save the rest of the business profile for another video. Hopefully this helped you get started with putting yourself out there on social media. And remember, you can always improve over time. So just get out there, start posting, start sharing your story, start connecting with more people, and you will be surprised on your results. And that will encourage you to continue going. Talk to you soon.